The typer? I wouldn't say I match the description. What is wrong with my hair, man? Ugh. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm indifferent. Why is text color in Discord multiple colors? What the fuck is that? Why are wait, everyone's colors multiple colors. What's going on? Why do I just noticing this for the first time? Is this always been? Wait, they did it to me too. I'm part of this. I had Shooter mode on. Like half a year ago? After once again, text looks the coolest, so. Okay, whatever. I am Nathan P. Npesta yesterday? Yeah. I got a 47, which is past the dual part. It's pretty good, I feel like. Maybe it's not my ultimate goal, but it's one of them. Baby steps, guys. You can't climb the mountain without getting to the foothills. Yeah, it's like Oblivion difficulty, I guess. But it's such a different level. So different. It's a different level I've ever played in my entire life, dude. You think I spout lies? What a surprise. No, it's not fair. Think about it. You can't say I spout lies and expect all of us to believe you. Because then who is you? Probably just adding on to the fuel of the fire or whatever they say. Oh my god, bro. It's so hard. Never mind, it's easy. It's easy. Dude, if I get down spiked by the slope from 0, it's so over. Like, it's actually the most over it's ever been if that happens to me. That just looks really funny for some reason. Like, I actually got down spiked, dude. Don't change my stream title. I liked it. I like my stream title. Prevent. The third title. We gotta stop changing my title, dude. It's not fair. I should say. I name my titles a title for a reason, usually. I don't like it changed to my stream too much. I can't hold it. Yeah, the hardest part is 44 to here. This part's not that like this part to the next star position is hard, like by a fair margin. And then the I've ever streamed betting high? No. Yes, once, and you'll never know which one. Because I wasn't like it doesn't even matter that I was high for that stream. You would never know because I didn't act any differently at all. Like, you would never, ever, ever find it. There's like no clear signs. I feel like being high is a lot easier to like not like to keep hidden rather than being drunk. Like when you're drunk, there's nothing you can do. But if you're high, it's really easy. So like you just like don't reveal it. And that's pretty much all there is to it. One day. And then you can proofread my. No, the spikes are helpful for the most part. Not all of them, but a lot of the clicks would kill me if they weren't there. They're like positioning. Arrgh. No, you're doing the telepath one. Also, what? I see Midori. I don't know what the rest. I guess the wind. What is that? What the hell is the second part? I see wind, but there's no wind in this one. Unless landscape uses the word wind, which I mean, I guess, but I don't know how it windscape. Thank you, Othatone Blue Hedgehog. Appreciate it. Welcome to my stream. Kids born in 2026 aren't even alive yet. That is crazy. Stop. I'm not that one. I wish I knew Sonic like on a first name basis, but I'm not familiar with him. I have to call him Mr. Hedgehog whenever I have meetings with him. At least I'm lucky enough to be in the room, I guess. I mean, that could be true, Luna, depending on your definition of difficult, right? If difficult is... Like, if difficult changes for the user, deadlocked is difficult for the vast majority of the population. So they were probably right for themselves. But, you know. How am I finding it so far? I don't know. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not that good. Because of the beginning. Like, it's good in theory. More so than it is in reality. Although, I don't know. I'm not actually convinced that the pre-drop is going to be such an issue that it's going to be so boring that it's like never pass it or whatever. So it might be chill in the end. It entirely depends on how consistent. No. Okay. There's a large difference between Doc 2 and this. This pre-drop is kind of annoying. Doc 2's pre-drop is like the worst gameplay I've ever played. Like, actually, maybe. I don't know. It's up there. It's at least, like, it's, dude, I mean, you walk to play it. It's so bad. Like, the gameplay is so bad the first, like, 20%. It's kind of unbelievable. Low-key. EOD was different because the pre-drop is just like genuinely the hardest part also, which does change the dynamic a little bit, but it's not so dissimilar. I'll agree on that much. But oh, you're right, I did. The 0 threw me off, I guess. Oh, we all make mistakes. Well, maybe some more than others, I would say. Looking at a few of you with burning red eyes that indicate that the truth is being revealed soon. Whatever that means. How is that hurting my eyes? This doesn't hurt my eyes. How could it? There's almost no flashing of any kind. There's like this weak-ass pulse in the background. The only problem I have with it is it's like fast. Like that's the only, like, but that doesn't hurt. It's just like hard to focus on the icons and stuff. So that's like everybody. To some extent, everyone's like that. It's hard to focus on the fast one. Has their first time. I guess, yeah, there's always a new one. I need to practice the ending here. You're saying that like their first time shot's like an experience. Which I mean it is. Welcome to my stream, dude. If you're the certain kind of person, that first message may just change your life in a way you may come to regret, but that's not up to me or you. It's up to the voice. And the voice speaks without your permission. Oh, I can't do this part, dude. I'm trying to like get a good read on it. Oh my, dude. I have like a pimple or a cyst or a sore. We discussed this in a group chat. We kind of come to a consensus. On like a ridge of my mouth that my tongue touches every time I say a single word. Or do anything. Worst, maybe the most annoying mouthing ever. I don't know, like, it's really up there. I don't know where it would land, but no, it's not. You can't fool me with your bullshit. So yeah, my morning not off to a great start. That ruined the mood pretty fast upon waking up. I was like, oh shit. Dude, pimples on the ear is like when it rains in the desert. Like, in theory, you shouldn't have the means to produce this. You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be any oil here to make that happen, but despite it all, here it is. I don't get that many pimples anymore. I used to when I was a kid because I had puberty or something. I don't know. I think it's what happens, right? Although my puberty was really tame. I still barely grow facial hair. I have to shave like once every 3 weeks. I don't know any like chest or back hair or anything. Puberty is insanely tame. All except for the height. My height shot up. That's why I'm like 6'3" now. My dad have facial hair? Yeah, some, but he's the same thing as me. I think I'll be able to pull off a beard when I'm older. Honestly, I think I could. But I'd have to be older. I'm talking like 40s or 50s, probably. Yeah, I could grow one. It would take me a really long time, but my hair is the process of me not cutting it for 5 years. I'm sure if I did the same, it would work. No, the creeper exists. I don't have the luxury of having a lot of sensory issues because they're everyday world. Like when your skin is on fire every day, you don't really care about other stuff as much as I probably would otherwise. Like I never really like. Even this pimple that moves in my mouth every time I talk is like not that big of a deal. You just kind of get used to it.
No, I've done it the same fucking thing, dude. I don't know why. Like from the beginning, it's all changed when I get to that pink orb. Like it's not even like I'm not dying to the pink orb. I mean, I am, but I'm not dying to it. I'm dying to the way I go into it.
Like the way I'm going into it is fucking me. There. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to do some like safe strategy or something, which is then killing me later, which is probably what's happening. You've played GD before, you know how this shit goes. Like you do something you think you're doing to be a good player, and maybe it works for whatever you're trying to do it for, but then it kills you later. All too common. Hopefully I can pull off the wise guy look when I get older. I think that would be nice. Sage. GW Bean. What does it say now? Oh, it says like SW Ban or something. I feel like there's like a 50% chance that I actually do become like really wise as I age, and there's also a 50% chance that the madness just consumes me, and I'm just completely incoherent for my entire like.
Probably that one, honestly.
If I had to guess. It may be that I'm a mixture of both. Maybe I already am in some ways. In some very specific ways. I don't know, I fucking can't do that part, bro. My Gaster's green? I don't think why Gaster be green. I know it's news to me too, I'm trying to figure this out. Part out about why Gaster's green, that is. I just didn't expect him to be green is all, yeah. I didn't think of him to be any color, really. I thought it was gonna be like... Why is he green? Failing Pig, thank you for the sub.
The funniest evidence is some fucked up ancient totems about Luigi going missing.
That's why he's green? No. Okay, surely there's like a better one than that. you wouldn't. Oh. We like Luigi. Yeah, Luigi's a good guy. Luigi's probably like the most like morally upstanding person in the entire Mushroom Kingdom, if I had to guess. Just off of like vibes, I feel like, even more than like Peach and whatever. Like Luigi was always gonna do the right thing. We don't like Toadsworth, bro. I don't trust Toadsworth, dude. He probably says a lot of stuff, including the phrase, "their kind." You know what I mean? Or those, like, that crowd of. You know what I mean? Please be nice to me. I don't give a shit. Are you nice to old racists? I'm not. Looking at the new. Yeah, Toadette seems fine. If Toad and Toadette are in a relationship, I think Toadette's the only one actually, like, doing anything. Like, Toad definitely doesn't do anything. Like, all the finances and taxes and shit, definitely Toadette's. Like, I don't think Toad does a single fucking thing. Like, just, like, normal Toad. I don't know. They don't do that in Japanese. It's like an English thing. In Japanese, they actually are a play off of the word mushroom. Mushroom is Kanoko, and the toads are Kinopio, which sounds fucking stupid. Probably what, because Canopio in English would sound like that. So they don't do it, but in Japanese, they actually do it based off of the you know. Yeah. What does that mean? What does that look like? Dude, I'm way too aware of my pinky finger today. You know what I mean? Cut it off. We gotta do it. I miss the old you. Sorry. I've seen Mushroom Peaks. Is that the same? I know that one. But you being purple isn't helping me see you. It's really messing with me. Like, I don't... You're not supposed to be that color, so my brain is missing one of the two. I have to, like, manually accept that you're you. That's not purple? Yes, it is. You're colorblind if that's not purple. Like, 100%. We're not doing this again if it looks different in the window versus the fucking... It's purple, though, right? Is this not purple? This is, like, 100% purple, though, on my screen. Like, there's no doubt about it.
What color is it then, if not purple? It's blue? You're colorblind if that's blue. I'm not gonna lie. Take one of those tests where you do between the two colors, and you're gonna score fucking dog shit if you think that's blue. That's so purple. What do you mean, literally? It can't be. It's purple. I'm the one. Don't fucking. Oh my god. Here we go. I'm putting it on the screen, dude. You tell me with a serious face that this is any other color than purple. You are colorblind if this is not purple. That is literally what that color is, dude. There's no argument. Magenta. That's a purple. It's blue for you. My color's different and it's not purple. Now you're rage. This is actually rage bait. You're colorblind. If it's not purple on my screen, you're colorblind. Like there's no argument to be made anymore. Really? Why? Okay, but can we all agree on my monitor that's a purple, right? Like there's no argument to be made that this is any other color than purple. You're not gonna gaslight me to think I'm colorblind. I'm not slightly purple. The Indigo and Roy G. Biv. Oops. That's exactly what I was getting. Somebody I pull it up, it's just full blue. Then I'm colorblind. I have really good color receptors though. Like I always ace those color quizzes where it's like, can you differentiate or can you list them in the right order or whatever. I'm really good at those. That can happen. We're running into new. You can't see ultraviolet because it's ultraviolet, which means beyond violet. Lol. My name Nathan, I have friends. Believe me. Believe me. If I tried really hard, maybe. When was it even top 10? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it being top 10, but it could have been, and I just don't remember it. But I thought it was like 11. I thought it didn't make it top 10. I could be wrong. What's up, Ursuri? How you doing? I'm gonna beat Zodiac. When I beat Zodiac, it was 20. So maybe it was top 10 then. I also agree that it was weird that this was top 10 because it's not like hard. Like it is, but it's not. Here's what I don't really like about this level. Honestly, I mean, it is fun, but it feels like I'm just kind of waiting for my brain to like get it. Like it doesn't really feel like, and like every level's like that to some extent, but it feels like I don't really have that much control over the process of it. Like I'm just kind of mulling around until it happens for the most part. Which, I mean, this level is fun enough where that's not like an annoying process really, but it's not like, I feel like I don't have a lot of control over it.
What the fuck is that death? We had to talk to him for 1 day? Okay. Well, I guess that's why. What day was it? Now I'm curious. Yeah, because 93, that's good. Fun. Gonna be off the list before you can even blink. Well, you have time to blink. I mean, blinking doesn't take that long, but... Yeah. You guys ever see those videos where it's like falling into Jupiter simulation? Those are fun. I also rolled that video. I did. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. No. The only person I've ever seen use that gray that I like familiarize myself as that being their gray is like Ice Cave. And that's it. Like actually the only person in my brain who uses that color that I know of. I'm not even kidding. I don't know anyone else who uses that color. I'm trying to think if I know anybody who uses that color. I guess you're right, I'm not here. Bring me back? What's wrong? You're taking up all my chat with your suspicious user bullshit. Stop talking. Tell him he's already restricted to stop talking. No. Everyone stop with this. Dude, you're gonna break my brain if you keep changing colors on me all day. I think. I mean, I'm not. You can't do this to me. Good evening, Zcino. I have no idea how to restrict or unrestrict anybody. I'm just like, oh, it's been done again. The process that I understand. Rip. Dude, that straight fly's kicking my ass right now, dude. I can't. It's easy. How could you and me be? Service with the brick, I am Luigi. Remember Luigi from earlier? You don't. No one knows about that line. Except for my friends and extended family. I always fucking forget that you have to click that late, dude. Thanks everyone for helping along the way. Okay. You really can't win with me. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion's good. All of them are good, actually. I don't think it's a bad one. The Luigi's Mansion 3 is kind of bad. It's not bad, it's just boring. But the other two are really good. I definitely think Dark Moon is my favorite then. For surely. Luigi's Mansion 3 is like, what if we made a million ideas and then barely had them work? And then by the time they are there, they're gone. Dude, timers in games stress me out. I don't know why. Even if it's the exact same thing. The only game that doesn't stress me out with the timer at all is Galaxy. You can't. Galaxy timers are so lenient. I can't imagine ever failing. Even if I was like playing casually, just like running around, I can't imagine ever failing one of those timers ever in my entire life. You always get there with like fucking like 30 seconds at least. Even if you're just like, just literally just like running around. I think the vibes between when you wake up in the like the first beginning planet of Galaxy and when you first enter the terrace are the best in any Mario game. Like that's my favorite place. I don't know why. I really like how the Common Observatory feels before it starts playing its theme. Like before you. And then in Odyssey 2. I don't, you know what? This is kind of sci-fi, like maybe a little bit too much, but I wouldn't imagine it to be far-fetched if society continues existing for a really long time. And I don't think this is a good thing, by the way. I just think it's something that's going to happen, is that eventually we'll understand the brain enough to be able to erase certain memories. I mean, it's been brought up in science fiction all the time, but I think it is probably possible, in theory, if you were able to somehow get in the brain like that. And so people will pay to get memories of certain things removed, and so that they can re-experience them again. Which companies are going to love, because that will mean they can keep reselling the same thing, probably. But I don't know. I think it could happen. I think most science fiction things are impossible and won't happen, but I think that actually could happen. I don't know why. Can we just get take away your purchase for now? Who knows what the world looks like in, like, I'm guessing like 200 years, something like that would even be possible, but if we don't blow ourselves up in 200 years, which, I mean, yeah, I think it'll start as a way to erase bad memories of people who have been like victims of trauma and stuff. Although, would that even work? Trauma is beyond just the memory of it happening. It changes the way that your brain functions entirely. I don't think that would work. In fact, I think it'd be worse because your brain would work in a bad way and you wouldn't even know why. It seems memory is too complex. This theory is over. I think you might be right. I think memory is just too complex. Oh, it's definitely a bad idea. Like, it's always a bad idea to mess with the brain like that, I think. Like, at least in that way. I don't see a world where that's ever a good idea, ever. I'm definitely not arguing that. I can't do it! The only way to cope from trauma is to not, you have to go in, you can't go out. They always say it. My eyes are bad, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't look at my icons when I'm playing the game. Do you? You can't tell me you're, like, actively looking. Like, here's the truth about GD. No one is fucking looking at the right. You ever see one of those eye tracker videos? You only look at the icon when it's a chip. Otherwise, I'm not looking at the icon, ever. If I just stare at my icon, I'd be dead all the time. During ship, you do stare at your icon, though, I would say, for the most part. Not during wave, though. Like, right now, I started looking at the wave. You look at key moments before they happen. Think about it. Try to dissect what your brain is doing when you look at a wave part like this. Like I'm looking ahead at the clicks and then watching my wave approach them and then clicking when I need to. Yeah, your brain has to very quickly shuffle through. I feel like GD would hurt to get good at when you're older. You know what I mean? Like, not even just for the mechanics thing. I think your eyes are just not able to adjust to, like, what's happening. Because it's very specific what my eyes are doing, but I've just been doing it my whole life, so it's, like, no, it doesn't hurt. Like, the act of playing GD doesn't hurt. Some of my levels flashy that it hurts. There's no way that's where you're dying, dude. Yeah, the giant flame. Once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. Sorry, I'd probably stop like laughing and smiling. We're supposed to be serious GD stream, remember? This is a very tech level, I feel like. I feel like tech is like a man of order, you know what I mean? And in this level, everything is in its right place. Everything is exactly as it should be. Christmas. Christmas is okay. I like the build up to it more than the actual day. Like the vibes of Christmas are nice. But I don't like the day of. I hate receiving presents so much. Even if it's just stuff like money, like I don't like getting given stuff. It does make me like uncomfortable, I don't know. I guess because my brain like just treats it as like more of like an IOU than an actual gift. Like now it feels like I don't know. Now it feels like I owe you something for giving me this gift, even though that's not how it works. I don't like getting things for nothing. So in my brain, it means that I have to do something in return. Otherwise, I'm being ungrateful. Which I mean, I guess you kind of do by giving presents back, but I think it's just fucking a zero-sum game. You know what I mean? Like it's just like a math equation that's canceling itself out. But I like everything else about Christmas. And I like winter a lot, which is why I like Christmas, I think, for the most part. What I like about Christmas is the colors. Remember, everything has to do with colors for me. If I like something, colors are involved. I like that when you think about winter, it's like snow white, no color landscape. You know what I mean? And then Christmas adds these fun green and red colors to it. And I think these colors are like these visually striking colors that add a lot to that atmosphere. And it's the only holiday with colors that I really like. I really hate Halloween just because of the colors. Like other reasons too, but the colors, I hate those colors. Like it's kind of hard for me to express with words how much I dislike orange and black together. It is ridiculous how much I dislike that. Even purple and orange is doing too much. It's purple and orange is doing way too much. Like, it's so powerful. I feel like. What would even happen if I changed my secondary color to red? I don't even know what that would like do because I'm using a texture pack. No. I don't even go into here to do it. It only changes that one? I guess that makes sense if you think about it. If you think about it, these are just images. Oh wait, color 1 would be the one I would change in this case. No, but then I turned to that. There's no way out of this maze. Evil mode. If I went evil, would you guys still support me or no? Depends. Well, I'm evil. It's not really. It's pretty clear cut. In this world, there's no nuance. There's good and evil. Do you believe me? I mean, yeah, sure. Problematic lost media. Dude, one day we're all gonna be lost media. Probably within like, no, I don't know. I don't know how good the record keeping is gonna be of this time period. There's so much data. How do you store all this data if new ones come in for centuries and whatever? I think we're all gonna be lost media. I don't think that they're gonna hold our data forever. Why would they? Archival projects will spring up, I'm sure. It's kind of weird to think that this stream will one day be as old as like the signing of the Declaration of Independence is from us now. Like, it's so weird to think that anything could ever be that far away, but it will always happen. Did we saw us post recently? I watched a month ago one. I clicked! I can't believe Zeronium beat Abyss of Darkness one day after getting 95 3 times in a row. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but that's just like unreal consistency, I feel like. But that's Zeronium for you. Actual beast. Beast. You're right, this stream will never be as old as you are. Or me, or any of us. Neither? I would call Zeronium Zeronium. I don't want to say either of those. I didn't take, I don't know, I don't think I'd like philosophy class. I think I wouldn't like it. I can't read. It hurts to read, so I can't read. I can read other stuff, like audiobooks, but I can't read books, and I can't type an essay because I can't read. My eyes are no good. I also don't like philosophy bros that much, you know. No way, dude.
That was good.
Ah, that ship corridor, bro. Yeah, that gap's like the hardest single thing in the level, probably, just because of the setup into it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
My shit was just fucked up.
I had a theory that surrounding yourself with philosophy or AI all day makes you go insane. I think those are the two most these things make you go insane things of all time. It's hard to describe why I feel that way. I think it just distances you too much from normal thinking patterns. In both regards. In different regards for both of them, but I do think that for both of them. I mean, philosophy does have merit. I'm not saying it doesn't. I just think it would make you. I think it makes you go a little nuts out. Because you start thinking about things in ways that no one else is really thinking about. And I think that distances you from most people. And then when you try to talk to people about stuff, there's like a dissonance forever. Because, I don't know, I think you would just be stuck. Nathan. It's just a communication barrier. Well, I guess. I mean, you're talking to me, and to some extent, I am this way. Not because of philosophy or AI or any bullshit like that, but my brain is different, and I want to say different things. The things that people wouldn't say. And so there's like a barrier between me and other people because I wouldn't say what people would say about a certain thing. So there's a level of relatability that kind of goes out the window when I'm talking to like other people. And I think in that sense it's kind of isolating because you kind of have to play a little bit of your own game in order to make it work. Why is my finger burning? I like the side of it. Is that good? Oh, it means my special's ready, so I can beat it now. My weird fucking motions, dude. I just did not like how I was set up into this gap at all, and it just totally got me. But I don't know. I mean, I think the best thing socially for a person is to think about things like everyone else thinks about them. Or not, because people are different. I don't subscribe to the idea that anyone's fully normal. But if you go too far off the beaten path, obviously it's going to be harder to relate to the average person. And so anything that sends you down that path, it might be bad for you socially in the long run. Which, I mean, it's fine as long as you find your people, I guess. So that's easier said than done for a lot of people. I'd say I'm relatively lucky in that regard. Motion sickness is mostly just the dissonance between what you're seeing and what you're feeling, like your ear pressure and everything like that. I don't know why my motion sickness is so bad, but it really is. My motion sickness sucks, bro. I'm talking about this. I feel like motion sickness is brought up a lot in these streams for some reason. Yeah, and I've always thought it's kind of tough, right? AI usage is going to get more and more and more and more used. I still think it's better to not use it, ever. Honestly. But you're also isolating yourself from a vast majority of people. But I think that's just, you just gotta take that on the chin and move on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's worth using AI over. But I've felt it too. In most social situations, you say you won't use it, and you get a weird fucking look. Like a really weird look. And you can try to explain it all you want. But yeah, no, AI usage is, like, if you're on the internet solely, like, you don't go out, you might not realize, like, it is vastly more popular than you might expect. Like, I've been called, like, terminally online for not using AI, like, a bunch. And people get from it? I don't know. People are lonely. Honestly, a lot of people just use it as, like, a companion. You know what I mean? They'll tell it everything. Someone to rely on. Loneliness has never been a bigger issue than it is now. And especially if you don't have an online community, it's easier to fall into these traps. A lot of people don't have online communities like this at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying what this is. It's like a substitute for like the whole thing, but it's something, and it's better than, like, a lot of people have nothing in that regard. And I don't think people realize the sheer quantity of people who don't have any, like, real social connection. And also, even for the people who do have serious social connections, they might not be people that they're comfortable telling certain things to, right? And so, if you don't have a really close friend like that, 'cause a lot of people, especially in today's day and age, will shy away from sincerity. So you won't be able to tell a lot of people a lot of stuff. So as a result, you might look to vent to your problems to something else. Think about it. Sincerity has never been punished more than it is right now. On the internet, you will get made fun of for nothing, pretty much. Even if a lot of people make fun of you, might do the exact same thing themselves. Especially for young teens, it's brutal right now. People finding their place in the world. They just want something to tell their problems to. It's less of a problem from our generation. We mostly dodge the bullet here. Mostly. I don't want to say, actually, I wouldn't say most. I still say, like, over half. But, like, I don't know. It's worse for the generation, like, after us. I think mostly because of COVID. Totally fucking social skills over. And I was already, like, I was graduating high school when COVID started. Yeah. Yeah, empathy is just gonzo. Because people are hurting. I think, is another big part of it. And when people are hurting, you would think their response would be not to hurt others, but that's not the case, and we all know it, right? I don't need to explain this to you. When people are hurting, they try to hurt others, subconsciously or not, right? They see someone else suffering through some sort of mental misfortune that isn't obvious, even though they know it's probably an issue. They rag on them because, you know, makes them feel better about themselves. This has been the problem since the beginning of time, but now it's only exacerbated by the internet and the social media algorithms that, you know, boost these sort of bullshit negative comments. Yeah, hurt causes more hurt is the thing. I needed to start holding there. I did. I was like, oh, that was good. And then I immediately fucking died to that. I'm making good progress today. It's good. I feel happy with it so far. I think that I could get a good run out of this. That I need more. Yeah. Just an infinite cycle of misery and nonchalantness in gigantic air quotations. Because none of them actually are. They're just... It's all a defense mechanism, man. Oops. Mania is a like it's how do I even describe? It's a rhythm game with 4 notes that come down from the top of the screen. You have to hit them in rhythm. Lol. Just look up OC Mania. I can't describe it. I can't describe it. That was so bad. Oh my god. Dude, there are still people who, like, I think the core of their ideology is being forced to wear a mask, and that's like the worst thing that ever happened to them. A lot of people have just never, ever, ever had to compromise in their lives. I think it's just a parenting failure, if nothing else. A lot of those people. If you always get what you want, and you're being told that you can't do something, the emotion's gonna win because you never had to confront it for real, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I think those people are just young mentally. They never had to grow up. A lot of those people. But, like, honestly, like, I don't think those people, the worst thing that those people I think will ever do, like, as a collective is, like, vote for people like Trump. And that's the worst. Because they're just big, like, they're just, they wouldn't do anything. They can't do anything. They always talk about, like, you'll pay for this. Now we're going to show our true colors. But they never do anything because they don't, they're just fine. Like, they're mentally just not there. All they do is ruin our lives by voting in people like that. And then we have to deal with the consequences. Well, they do too. They're just so stupid they can't see that they're the reason why it happened to them. Like, that's the craziest thing also. Like, they vote for their own demise, dude. Because a lot of them know. Like, a lot of them know that it's bad for them, but they don't care because they're so mad about being told what to do that they will vote for the guy who's, like, supporting them in any way. What the hell? The lion? I've seen the line before, like on Discord. I don't even know what it is or how you encode it.
Yeah, like they only respond to emotional things. That's all they know. Like, what does that even mean to get back our country? Like, that doesn't mean anything. It never has. But it's all an emotional thing to them. They're told that certain things happen, even if they're not true or a gross misrepresentation of the situation. And then they get told how to feel about it. First, they're told what it is, and then they're told how to feel about it, and then that's how they form their whole fucking ideology. They have to be physically told how to feel in order to feel it. Yeah, because what would that even mean? Like, it's so stupid. It's probably just a trial forever, you know, waiting, something like that. That's the whole thing. I knew it was too early, so early. I clicked it, or away from it. Yeah, I don't think we could ever have a civil war, really. Like, what would we, like, we wouldn't do that, I don't think. It just wouldn't make sense. Because it's not like, the Civil War really only makes sense if there's, like, sides. But, like, there's no North versus South here. It's like cities versus other. That doesn't make any sense. Like, it wouldn't work, I don't think. Oh my god. I just don't believe that they would ever, like, would that even be profitable? If it's not profitable, they'll find a way to make it not happen. Like, it's that simple. How many past word lineages can I name? I mean, I get to start saying words. I remember GUI. And lever. That happened. Oh yeah, there was teeth and mouth. I remember that, yeah. I do the Wordle sometimes. I did it last night, it took me forever. I don't remember yet. I don't remember what it was, but it took me forever. But I think it's today, so don't spoil it. Wordle hints.
I feel like it's just so hard to find normal people now. You know what I mean?
Like, by my definition.
When I say normal, I mean like when anyone says normal in that case, I think it just means like people that share your like very basic general views. I don't care if we disagree about other stuff. Did you beat it? Did you beat it? No, because you're bad? Oh.
E? What is that? Is that like the ship or something?
Well, think of the raid. I'm sorry that you didn't beat it, because 80 times 3 is rough. That should be a beat. Dang it. Unless it's the wave. But no, it can't be the wave. Some cute black horn that's not even hard. Yeah, I was trying to think about what 80 was and I couldn't even like come up with an answer. I'm so sorry. I can't, it's fine. It's okay. My problem with it is only that it feels like I'm just waiting for like my brain to get it. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like I'm really in control here of what's happening that much. Like I'm just kind of, it's not, but like it's not boring really because it's a really good stream level. But like, I don't know. Like everything is so nuance heavy that it just feels like there's not a lot of skill involved. If that makes any sense, even though there like objectively is, it just much more feels like I'm just waiting for like my click pattern to understand, and then I'll do it. The second half of the level is very good though, I'll say, but you never see it. I'll see it right now. Not in the second half, but it feels like the second half. I don't know. I feel like the drop versus the everything else. The second half because this is so much faster.
You're a dumbass loser, bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah, if it let me get here, maybe I would be better, but... What's up, Timmy? Yeah, the world if I can get to the drop consistently. I'd be in a good state with this, I think. I think I could get, like, here, honestly. But I would need to get there to do it, so... This part's just so animated. What are the stars? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking we should bring 2 computers to the next B&B again. But do we have room for it? You were there the first time. Do you think we have room for 2? It just feels like there's gonna be so many people. I don't know if you're still here, but there's gonna be so many people. It's like one isn't gonna cut it, but I don't know if there's like desk space for 2. There should be somewhere. Theory. Yeah. I have memories from that dining table. There was an Uno game that went on for an extraordinarily long time, and I don't think it came to a conclusion. But I remember playing Uno with like 4 people there for like maybe a real life 2 hours and no one winning. We shuffled the deck just over and over and over and over again. It just never ended, ever. Every time we got close, it would just immediately pop back up again, dude. I genuinely have no memory if anyone actually won that game. I don't remember anyone winning that game. I don't think it happened.
No way, dude. What am I doing? You were there, Matt? Oh, dude, it's just gonna be like bushwhacking bullshit.
You already know. It's gonna be like I have to die to a million random. I was just trying to get ahead of that blackboard, dude. I thought I was being so smart. I thought I was being so gifted, dude. I was like, I'll click early so that I don't gotta. That you can't do that dumbass shit, man. You just have to you just have to trust that your muscle memory will do it. You can't like guess that it's gonna be. Were you at that table, Matt? I remember. I don't remember who was at that table anymore. All I know is that Brian was there because he was sitting next to me. That's all I remember. Because it was so long ago now. Wait, was there actually a card that made you do the last ship of this level? Is that real? How did I die to that part that I died to, man? Yes? What the fuck? How is that possible? How is that coming up now? Whatever, man. That's sad. Be nice, Maya. What is wrong with you? Maya, if you're a Pokemon, you'd be found in the level 1 area, and your only move would be, I'm trying to think. It's like the lamest move I can possibly imagine. Splash? No. Tail Whip. That's your only move. Wing attack. Hold hands. We'll give you Moon Blast, but that's your only move. How about that, Maya? Is that fair?
Self-destruct. Americans are nicer than people in the UK? Maybe, yeah. I mean, to like, and on like a
person by person basis, probably. Americans are mostly just mean to like nebulous groups they'll never actually meet, usually speaking. Dude, I'm so upset with how that joke went. I feel like I gotta do something so much faster. But all the names in my brain are Japanese. Because all I do is play Pokemon all day, but all the moves are not in English anymore, so I don't remember what any of the moves are mean. So I'm sitting here trying to come up with any move for Maya, and I'm just coming up with katakana spam, and I'm like, I guess I'm out of this joke, at least. I think my favorite Pokemon thing is that there's a Nidoran M and F. It's the only time it ever happens. I really like that they just have to roll with that forever now. I don't want to be a Combi. Can I even do anything? No, I can't. There's no evolution for male Combi. I'm just stuck as 3. Dude, at the end of Arceus, like, one of the lake Pokemon asked me a question that's like, how many eyes do all of these Pokemon have? And I looked at that, like, did it really just ask me that question? Sometimes I'll get, like, some real bullshit. I'll be, like, trying to translate it. Like, is that really what it just asked me? Did it ask me how many eyes Combi has? Why? And no, it did, though. And then a menu popped up where it told me to type in how many eyes it had. I was like, okay. How many eyes does Combi have, guys? You know? I would totally fail a Gen 1 Pokemon quiz. Like 100%. I don't know my Pokemon. I really don't. I know Caterpie's probably one of them. That's really good, Nathan. You're really good at this game. I love it when you play, like, so good like this. Dude, I play Pokemon a lot, I still don't know all the names of the fucking... Okay, Lapras is crazy. When I thought Gen 1, Lapras was like... I was like trying to think if I knew them all, and Lapras was like literally like the third one to pop into my brain. So that's kind of... I get why. I probably have the same reaction. Lapras is so cool. Everyone loves Lapras. No, I get fucking bodied. I keep typing. Okay, no. Here's the real reason why I would be bad at it. I don't know what Pokemon or which generation. Just at all. Like, I don't know what. I would start typing in shit that is only found in Generation 3, okay? Like, over and over and over again. I would keep typing in shit that is not there. I'd be like, Zigzagoon. What? Like, I have no idea if it can learn Flamethrower and it isn't a fire type. It's probably Gen 1. How many of those cases are there? I think Salamence is... No, is Salamence Gen 1? No, it's Dragonite. That's the dragon type. Also, by the way, not to, get on this point again, but the last time I looked at all those Pokemon names, they were not in English. So I'd be trying to come up with names that are not, I would not know. Like, what's that one guy? I found a shiny Graveler, I think is the name of him, yesterday. But I didn't care because it's Graveler. Wow, an orange rock. I fucking hate that Pokemon, dude. Yeah, I don't, like, if you get any shiny, I don't want Graveler, dude. It was really weird that I found another one today, though. Like, I've been playing this game for, like, a month. Like, every single day. And I find 2 shinies, and they're, like, directly next to each other in time. Like, okay, sure. I'm trying to find, like, the Landorus, Thundurus, the other one, Didus Pokemons. And I found the other one except for the other one it is. He did kill me, like, several times, though. You got 7 shiny Psyducks? What is... Isn't shiny Psyduck, like, blue? Yeah, good luck on Future Funk. Flaubert Topala. Maybe change your name. I don't like it. I've decided. Your apple cider has an aftertaste. Either it's spiked with alcohol or it's spiked with been out too long and you're gonna die. Well, you probably won't die. You might just have an upset stomach day. Just fermented a bit. Dude, it took me so long to figure out what I was even supposed to do. Like, I was like, the last one I fought was the water one. And it was so hard to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. I died like 3 times, I think. Because I would like try to approach him, and then it would just spawn like a tornado where I was, and then the game would go, and then I would be dead. And I was like, well, I didn't learn much from that. Goodbye to 5 Ultra Volts once again. I have no idea where the other one is. I'm guessing the other one is on the mountain. Because I found the one at the starting area. I'm guessing the other one's on the mountain and it's like thunder related, I think. I think it's Thundurus that I'm missing, I think. I don't know. Dude, sleep status doesn't work on me, I guess. Like, I know it does, but every time a Pokemon of mine falls asleep, I just attack anyway and it works like every time. I think... like the entirety of playing Legends Arceus, I got put to sleep like 8 times, and I only couldn't move one of those times. Every other time, it just let me do it anyway. To the point where when I got put to sleep, I was like, well, congratulations for wasting a turn, jackass, it's gone. Now you're dead, and it would always connect. I'm doing level requests if the level's Verdant Landscape or one of its clones. Like a Verdant Landscape copy, Verdant Landscape 2. One of those sort of levels. See what it means you 100% don't get a turn unless you win a 1. Did I really get that lucky that many times? Because it never stopped me, dude. Like, I just kept doing it. I don't believe you, though. I think it's different in Legends Arceus. Excuse me. Drowsiness replaces sleep. Okay, well, drowsiness is easy. But no, I definitely already have Thunderous. Thunderous is the one I collected on the water. I don't know which one I'm missing then. But I think Thunderous is like a permanent part of my team, dude. Not that there's any hard battles left, but like if I ever have to fight a hard battle left, dude, Thunderous, like, really strong attacks. And Paralysis is just insane. I wish there were like harder endgame fights in the Pokemon games though. Like really hard ones for like when you've done all the other quests and shit. Not like actually physically hard, but just like something that challenges you when you've done all the other quests and everything. What do you mean the fourth fucker? Is there a fourth one? What do you mean? In what game is there a fourth one? The pink one? Don't tell me there's a pink one. It's from Arceus? I'm gonna run into this fucker? I haven't found him yet. Maybe when I get the 3, I'll get the pink one, I guess. I don't know. Dude, her name is Kogita or whatever, dude. What a dumb name. Kogita. They didn't change that name? They changed everyone else's name, but they didn't change her name. Okay. So easy! Oh my god! What is the meaning of life? Make sure to find a way! It doesn't have to be the right way, it just has to be your way. Everything's easy, world. Listen to me! If you're walking down a path that doesn't feel like your own, there's no point. Lol, 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 lol. Right, I made a beans. Beans. I told the best bridge player yesterday and got reminded very fast why he's the best bridge player. Dude, it's crazy. I scored like 5-3 one game, and then the other games were like 5-0, 5-1, 5-0, 5-1. Yeah. Yeah, I could play this game all day, but apparently there's someone who could just Eric. That's who it is. Apparently it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can do all this stuff, but it doesn't matter. It's been Eric for a really long time, too. Like, I think that's why. Yo, and Gaster, they give us yeah, but they've uploaded like 2 videos ever. If you look up Eric Bridge, you'll probably find it. But like, oh my god, I can't. I wonder if it's motivating me though, because I feel like I could just figure it out eventually. Like, not like to the point where I could beat him every time, but like to hold my ground better, I think. This has been a long time since I've been in the ring with someone that good. Does that make sense? Bridge is fun, yeah. Bridge is like my favorite game I've ever played, maybe. I've said it before, but like, fuck, man, I love it so much. I want to get more people into it, but I'm just not popular enough. I don't think there's a lot of people into it. I'm just little old Nathan now. In my comfortable retirement. No, that was Bucky. He does not play anymore, unfortunately. Bucky got me into the game. Actually, I would never have gotten into it if it wasn't for his help. You just enter a Zodiac Dream once someone beat it? Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone beat something hard, like, that's actually hard for them. Like, I've watched Zoink beat a million things that are hard, but he does it in 2 days. It's not exactly like a small window that I'm hitting here. You know what I mean? If you click on a stream that he's doing and he's far enough, he will beat it eventually. Excuse me. Really? Dude, I love Dorami. I like the Dorami still doing stuff. And Dorami's still really good at the game. I can't believe Dorami fluke like Troma Ravency from like 50 something. Like, what? I really hope that I watched Doggy Verify Graves, dude. Like, if I ever missed that, I couldn't forgive myself, dude. Like, that is something I have to see. Every time he goes live, I put him on my second monitor, you know, just in case. Don't want to miss that. GD completions are so hyped to watch live, actually. I don't think we're gonna expect when the grief verification comes at all. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like in a time of high consistency. I think it's just gonna happen. He's just gonna not know what to do about it. It's the only way I ever see the story concluding.
big loser, dude. Wow, that's literally the worst place I could have died. I'm not gonna lie, that sucks. That is so unfortunate. I did so much fucking work to die to that, dude. Oh, that sucks, dude. Not happy at all. Ooh. That's so stupid. I've never even seen that in practice ever in my entire life, bro. That's so dumb. Oh, David. Alright. Okay. That's so stupid. Well, yeah, I mean, it is good that I got progress. And I was just going to die to some other thing at 60, but, like, that's such a... Oh, man. Passing that ship is just so massive. And, like, it's not that I was going to fluke it from 60, but I wanted the chance. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to give it... I wanted to try, and I just got robbed of the chance. I wanted to get here and see if I could just, you know, make it happen. But... Oh, it's not so lucky. I believed in it, dude. That's crazy. Like, I felt good about my clicks, but I don't need to explain. I explained this pretty well during Frost Spirit, so I'm not going to explain it again, but I let my guard down for 1 second to recover, and my muscle memory just fucks up and dies. Like, every death I had past, like, 60 in Frost Spirit was just because I tried to give myself a moment of rest and kill myself as a result. Like, literally, my subconscious cannot be trusted with the most basic fucking bare bones stereo madness-esque gameplay, bro. And that's just what I have to contend with, I guess. If I died at 98, it's over, dude. I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna do 1 click on this. Yeah. If that gets me killed, then oh well. That's the only part that's like actually scary. Though. You got 90 out of 151. I mean, that's pretty good. I think I would do worse than that, I think. Okay. Like, I don't know how many I even know. I feel like I could name like 30. Like, I just don't think I have it like that. Snorlax. I think I hit like the slope or something. I don't like that spider. I just can't tell what's going on, man. Like when my clicks need to be. I just can't see, dude. I don't know if, was that early or late? Does anyone know? I think it has to be early if I'm hitting the block, right? Like there's no other way. Yeah, I guess I can practice it. It's gotta be early. It's tough though, because you can't really see what you're doing. No, it's gotta be early. There's no way that wasn't early. Because, like, well,
it's late, then I would... Yeah, if it's late, then I would just die to the spike, I think, right? Like, there's no other...
How do I even die to this click in any way that isn't, like, that? What is that? Oh my god. I know what's happening. Do you know about this, guys? If you hit, like, a saw blade, you'll, like, move off of the saw blade in a weird way. That's what happened. Yeah. Okay, so it was early.
That makes more sense. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why that can happen. I mean, I would have been dead to the saw blade anyway, so it's not like it matters, but... That's why it looks like that. This part's so hard to, like, do, like, runs on. You know what I mean? Like, to play from here. It's just, like, tough. I cannot believe I died right now, bro. Like, it's crazy. No. Could you use that for gameplay? Like, is that, like, a consistent thing that you could hit? Probably not, right? But, like, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea how hard it is. Where did I die? I died to the spider because I clipped into the saw blade. It's a frame perfect timing. Well, what does that mean on CVF? Like, I still don't really know how CVF works. Like, can we measure it? Like, if I'm using an 8,000 hertz polling Sayo, do I have, like some amount over 8,000 of a second to click it? Like what? So, yes. So it's like, maybe I had, like, I don't know, like 500 out of 8,000 or something. I don't know. Like, what would that even mean? Like, could you measure that? Dude, CBF is so confusing to me how you actually make things work with it. Yeah. CBF definitely isn't a placebo, I'll tell you that immediately. As somebody who had it off for a long time on accident, I did not feel good about my gameplay when it was off. And I had no idea that CBF was even off, so. I didn't beat anything with it off. I was barely playing because I was sick for most of it because of the allergy season, so. All I did though was like of note was like collapse 36 to 100, but that's not even that hard, honestly. Like that sounds really hard, but it's like not hard. Like it doesn't contain the wave and it doesn't start the wave, which is hard, but like the further away you get from the wave, the harder the wave is. And the level gets really easy at like 60 until the end, like the very end. So it's like, I don't know. I know, I should probably go back and finish that. You've seen the clip where I realized? Yeah, I saw it in like a compilation to me I watched recently. I don't usually like compilations to me, but I watched the one that was pretty good recently. There's like 3 of them. It had the Mac Miller clip while playing Celeste, so that's enough for me to know that it was a good one. That clip's so fucking funny, dude. I'm just fucking pale white, dude. Like, all the color drains out of my face. like, so funny. It looks like I've seen a ghost or something, dude. That clip's so funny. I don't think I can get myself to look like that on purpose no matter what. Like, I don't think there's any possible way to get that to happen. Yeah, an overgrown lane. The only other time I've been even remotely shocked was the time that I accidentally opened Steam Big Picture, but I wasn't recording or streaming or anything. But like, I was like in another game, and if you've ever opened Steam Big Picture, you'll know the noise it makes is fucking ridiculous and multi-stage. And like, at first I was like, what the fuck? And then it went, or something at the end, and it scared the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck was that? The worst part is I was hanging out with my friends and a call with like 10 people and we were all talking and then it just started and my brain was just completely overwhelmed. I didn't say anything for like 30 seconds but I like regenerated my brain. Dude, one day, Keynotes would be the only level from 2019 to still be on the list. Probably for a few days, actually, considering that Zodiac and Keynotes are now far apart-ish. Like by like 3 spots or 4 spots, so... Verdant is going good. I got 62 today, which is a new best by a decent margin, considering how hard that part is, I suppose. But I don't feel great so far about it. I'm a little shaky in my estimation of 2 weeks. This is the end of week 1, right? This is day 7. I'm not sure that I'll be able to beat this in that amount of time. I'm pretty sure not, actually. But like, I'm fine with that. Cap Hogger, think of the sub. Yeah, Coalescence would suck ass. I did like 50 to 100 on that, and it was not that fun. I really did not like it's not hard to get runs on the level. It's just like imagining yourself actually doing that shit. Oh my god. I just don't think so. You know what I mean? I just don't think I'm doing the wave at 70 from like the beginning at all. It just doesn't strike me as a likely outcome. Anyway, my estimation is that I'll beat this after 3 weeks of playing on my current pace. Which I shouldn't surprise anyone. I mean, you see me play levels, you know what it means. I don't get more consistent than this. This is probably the consistency we're going to be working with for the rest of the time. It's just how it works. And some people are like, yo, you gotta stay optimistic. Look, okay, I've been doing this a long time, and the truth of the matter is, this is all you're gonna get from me. It's not gonna get any more than this. So, you're gonna get what you get. The only thing that might improve is my consistency with getting to the drop, which I could see improving as I start to understand the nuances of this part a little bit better. Really? You get it? You understand? Oblivion is winter? It's true, even if I can't prove it. I recommend you doing this as the hardest. Yeah, this is probably a pretty good hardest. I much it actually helps with skill though. If your like goal is to like continue to get better, but I don't know if that matters to you or if it's like thinking about that. I don't think this level's great for getting better. It's so like specific. You're like getting good at Verdant landscape, but not really getting good at GD playing those levels. I feel like. I mean, you can say that about a lot of levels. Like, I think Zodiac's a good artist, for instance, even if it's very learning and like you're only really good at getting good at Zodiac. Yeah, I think Frost Spirit's a pretty good artist. It's not that fun when you're my skill level, just because you only die to like 2 parts, and it's really like the pre-drop is exceptionally boring of Frost Spirit IMO. Like this pre-drop is not. This pre-drop's got nothing on that. Frost Spirit pre-drop is kind of insanely boring, so I would be afraid of that. This is nowhere near that boring, even if it looks it. Like you'd think this would be more boring, but it's not. It's Frost Spirit is really long. How you get to the getting to the drop. It is a miracle that my icon reached the end wall of that level. Like it's like you've no idea, dude. That level's boring. I'm not doing Rest in Peace. I dropped it a long time ago. I tried though. It's too much. It's so much. It's the most nuanced level I've ever seen in my entire life. I put in like 30,000 attempts, couldn't do it. I couldn't even learn it good enough to do runs that are really good. I got thoroughly fucking decimated. I could probably learn based after based by Akuna-kun faster than I can learn in that level. It is the most learning level I've ever seen in my entire life, ever. Without like, it's not even close, dude. It's ridiculous what it's requiring you to do. Like, I couldn't do it, dude. And I hate giving up on stuff like that. Like when I say I'm gonna do something. Yeah. Can't be done. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know. Yeah, it's so complex. Down bass? Don't play down bass. We're in 2025. You don't have to play down bass anymore. There's other levels that are a lot better than that. Down bass was like a struggle level when you like ran out of other levels to play. You play down bass. Like we don't. There's no need, dude. We moved on. Play anything else. Sonogram is so shit. I'm so sorry. It's so bad. It's crazy. I don't know how you can go that bad. I mean, it's hacks, that's why, but like, wow, it's just so shit. Ooh. I think Arctic Lights is one of the best non-circles levels in the game. I don't say that like it's like a really good level though. It's not that good, but I do think it's like the best one so far. I don't like night circle levels. I think they're just boring. Yeah, I do. I wanna check it out. I'm curious what it looks like now. Cat Planet is cool. A lot of people seem to not like it, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine. I think if I was bad, I wouldn't like it, because the pre-drop would take up too much of my time. It's just the pre-drop. That's why I don't like these levels that much. And I still think Hard Nut Circus levels are fun, because the pre-drop is so boring. And for some reason, levels that get right to the wave are just as bad. For some reason. I don't know why. Like, I just don't think it's fun to make a 9 Pokemon level. They're just bad. I don't know. At least that's just my opinion. A lot of people really like 9 Pokemon levels. I was never a big fan of them. I play Minecraft every single day. Because it doesn't hurt my hands, and it's like a good way to unwind for me. That's it. I just play Bridge. I don't really have the time to do other stuff, really. It's all the other stuff that I do. But I always try to make time for like a 2-hour Bridge session if I can make time for it. Everyone's got their like thing they do. Pretty much all my free time right now is being poured into Japanese, and maybe I'm overdoing it. But I just like I'm in like a period of my life where I have the time to do it, so I really want to make it count. You know what I mean? Like I can relax once I'm done with it, but I don't want to overdo it. Also, it's complicated. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do the Pokemon quiz. Let's see how many I can get. Gen 1 Pokemon quiz. This is gonna go really bad, by the way. Just so we're clear. Okay. This is like I don't know, dude. Okay, Bulbasaur. Pikachu. No, Pikachu. Charmander. Squirtle. Do I even know? I know Ivysaur. I know Blastoise. That's the wrong one. What the fuck is the middle? Wartortle. I know that one. Venusaur. Venus. So what the fuck? How do you spell Venusaur? How do you spell Venusaur? How's it not that? What do you want from me? That? Okay. Charmeleon. Charizard. And then we're fucking I know Caterpie exists. What is that Pokemon that's got like the hand, like Scyther, I think? That's a real one. I don't know why I thought of that one. Mewtwo. Need an like a shot for this. I do know about Weedle though already. Silcoon. Fuck, that's another one. Is Cascoon also another one then? Okay. Articuno. Zapdos. Moltres. Nosepass? Fuck. Dude, it's just gonna be so much of that as I try to do this. Lapras. Raichu. Oh, I thought for some reason. No, the other Pichu is the one that's not in this game. What the fuck does Weedle evolve? Not Weedle. Caterpie evolve into? I thought Caterpie evolved into like. I don't fucking remember. Pidgeotto. What do you want? I know Pidgeot. No. How do you try to spell these things? Pidgeotto. What? Okay. Thank you. Nidoran. Okay, thank you. Nido King. Nido Queen. What else we got this game? I've already said the birds. Oh, dude, I'm almost out. I'm almost out. There's like a whole Geodude. Graveler. No. Not in this game.
Metapod. That's one of them. Okay. And then Butterfree. Yeah. Okay. What's the other one? It's not Silcoon. It's a Cascoon. Ah, it's the other fucking game again, dude. What other Pokemon are in this game?
Electabuzz? I don't think that's even a Pokemon. Wait, no, that's like another game or something, I think. It's always another game.
I'm just type fucking Blaziken into the keyboard. There's gotta be other fire types.
Slugma's gotta be in this game. Oh. All my knowledge is Gen 3. That's gotta be a Gen 3 Pokemon, dude. Voltorb. Does that fucker evolve into something else? If it does, I don't remember. Is Ampharos in this game? No. What's that Pokemon that's like large? Dragonite. What predates Dragonite? That guy. Like a snake looking thing. No, not Melodic. That's a different fucking Pokemon. I'm trying to think, what else do I know about these Pokemon? You find other fuckers in the wild, but you have to name any of them in order to make progress here. I remember the end of the game and the beginning of the game. I think I give up. I think I get 32. Yeah, I give up. Predates. Alright, I got 32. Metaton. That's the best we got. What is it? Knight? Oh my god. I know. Is Gravel or not? I don't remember. Dude, I know way more than this, but I don't remember the name in English anymore. That's the problem. Like, I guarantee I know a good chunk of these fuckers, but I just don't. I don't know their name in English anymore because it's not. I barely knew their name in English to begin with. And then it's like, oh yeah, there's like Gengar and shit. I wouldn't have come up with Gengar even if I was doing it like that. Nose Pass before. Well, there's like a statue of like the Nose Pass guy in Arceus, so. It's, do all 9 gens? No. With Chad help? I don't know. Urshifu because of the video by Wolfie. I don't know any other fuckers. I know the guy that looks like he's like his chest is out like this and he looks like a bicycle. Okay, enough for me. Enough for me. Remember my name for tomorrow. You'll see it again. That's all I gotta say, though. We did pretty good today, but I wanted more, but I didn't get more. It's fine. I'll get more later. I'll get more. No break. My wrist feels totally fine. I think it's good to continue for tomorrow. So you'll see me tomorrow, probably. Okay. Goodbye.